Good afternoon, students. The daily lesson plans for Science, Day 1, Energy, and the forms of energy. Know that various forms of energy can be measured in ways that make it possible to determine the amount of energy transformed. Our learning objectives: Introduction to different forms of energy in the world around us. Forms of energy worksheet will include a student resource information sheet, vocabulary for visual glossary, energy, the ability to do work. Mechanical has two forms: potential, stored energy, and kinetic, energy in motion. Chemical or food produces fuel. Thermal, heat energy given from fire or sun. Radiant, which is light energy produced from the sun or a lamp. Sound, sound energy from talking, screaming, or noise. Electrical energy is produced by a battery or a secondary source. Nuclear has two forms: fission, power plants, and fusion by the sun. Each student will receive a scavenger hunt worksheet where students will find and identify various forms of energy in the classroom. Home Learning Pro forms of energy. Materials needed: textbook, worksheet, websites, video DVDs, readers. Each student will be evaluated through teacher observation, classwork, oral questioning, worksheet, quiz, and tests. English as a second language accommodations: Spanish to English dictionary, a visual glossary, partner work, revisions, extended time, visual worksheets, and hands-on lab. The things to remember: place different forms of energy around the room to add to their items to hunt. This will be done by the teacher. Batteries, snacks, balls, whistles, a toaster oven, and many more. Each student will be allowed at least 10 minutes to work unassisted, then go around and point out different forms of energy that the students haven't thought of to expand their thinking and their knowledge as far as the forms of energy. Closing discussion for day 1. Each student needs to share their findings with the class. This completes Science Day 1. Daily lesson plan, Science Day 2, Energy. Today we will be discussing transfer of energy. Know that most things that emit light also emits heat. Know ways that heat can move from one object to another. Learning objectives: the students will create energy pathways to show where our energy comes from. Describe the different forms of energy. Identify ways that energy is converted from one form to another. Also, you will be able to determine that sunlight is the primary source of most of the usable energy on Earth. Gizmos or energy conversations are found at www.explorelearning.com. Energy transfer worksheet will be handed out to each student, and you are to identify transfers of energy happening in the classroom. Transfers can be seen in motion, color, shape, or temperature. Our vocabulary for visual glossary contains the following words: energy transfer, a change of energy from one form to another. Solar energy, energy from the sun. Day 2, we will pass out solar ovens and a lab sheet and a solar oven template. Following the directions on the lab sheet, students will build their own solar oven. In making this oven, you will wrap a hot dog in foil, then place the hot dog and thermometer inside the solar oven and seal. Place oven at experiment site, which is in direct sunlight. Make observations and record data at timed intervals. Home learning probe for this lesson: energy transfers. The materials needed: textbook, worksheet, websites, video DVD, readers, lab supplies. Each student will be evaluated by teacher observation, classwork, oral questioning, worksheet, quiz, and possibly a test. The English as a second language accommodations for the students: Spanish to English dictionary, visual glossary, partner work, revisions, extended time, visual worksheets, and a hands-on lab. Things to remember: a sunny day will allow each student to choose their experiment site. This will add to the closing discussions. Now, does direct sun heat faster than indirect, and why? Those 2 questions you need to keep in mind. Also, a part of the closing discussion, each student needs to share their findings with the class as they enjoy their hot dogs. Can you name the transfers of energy that has taken place in your solar oven experiment? Describe 4 types of renewable resources. This concludes Science Day 1, Energy, Forms of Energy. Science Day 2, Energy, Transfer of Energy. Happy learning.